All right. Now, the reason I'm playing this music is because this is a general situation. Kind of a war we've been in. Let's say that's been hidden. So, this is one of those videos like I could have dropped a while ago. It just took me a minute to, well, gather the information, and then at the same time, I hate to be the one to have to drop this video. Not like it's anything on me, but it's just, it's proving something. It's proving not only are there not many of us, but it's also proving that, I don't want to say last days, that's too cliche. I do want to say, though, this is proving that we need to critically evaluate who we're allowing so leisurely to control everything. Because after this video, you're going to have to say it to yourself. You know, these people aren't built for leadership of the masses. You know, they're really not. And it is what it is. You know what?
In the build of fires, should all drown in lakes of blood. Now they will know why they are afraid of the dark. Now they will learn why they fear the night.
See, the whole point was to keep the teachers stupid. Keep the teachers of the world a fool. That way we don't never have to worry about them waking up and changing what we got going on. But today is a new day, and the light show is the light show. So we're going to do what we got to do. It is what it is. All right. Share this screen real quick. All right. Convicted of wider sexual offenses. What is available suggests that majority of offenders are white. And the overall population of England and Wales, 86% of people were white in 2011. At the last census, 8% of the population was Asian and 3% was black. Now, these are molestation cases, sex acts. I could scroll down, but that's not the point. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Nearly 90% of those convicted of Wilder child abuse offenses on the sex offender register are white. There isn't much publicity available information on this. The data we do have shows a large majority of those convicted of sexual offenses, no matter the age of the victim, are white. Now we got to remember this when we think about, and this has nothing to do with Trump. It doesn't matter who he hires. It matters what they do. This is where people are skeptical about the FBI when they're like, oh, he hung himself. He killed himself. And now they're like, oh, we don't have a bunch of footage on the island and all this different stuff. This is why people feel a way about it. Same thing with Elon Musk, where he's like, oh, I found so much, but if I expose it, I think they're going to try to kill me. Why? See, we used to talk about all this devil shit. No, we've already explained who told us who the fucking devil on earth is. We've already done that video. So, if we keep going, and we look right here, and this is another reason I want black people to stop fucking vouching for those Mexicans in LA. It has nothing to do with racism because, first of all, Hispanics are not a race, they're an ethnicity, so stop falling for that spell. And it also has nothing to do with prejudice or nothing like that because I'm not basing it off of skin tone. I'm basing it off of the fucking scoreboard. So if you look close, I think this is about as close as I can get. If you look in this area right here, this is talking about child pornography, and 47.3% of individuals sentenced for child pornography were sentenced for trafficking child pornography, 43.9% for possessing child pornography, and 8.8% for receiving child pornography. 98.8% were men. I understand that. Apex predator on Earth, strongest being on Earth. Makes sense for them to get away with the most, but hold on. Let's look at the other number. 77.1% were white. 12.8% were Hispanic. 5.8% were black, and 4.3% were other race. So, the reason I said in the description about why you see so much black crime is because this is what they're using that to hide. How is 13% group doing 50% of the crime? And that's robbing, killing, etc., etc. And you would push that more instead of 77.1% of the child pornography, the child trafficking pornography, the receiving of child pornography. So possession, trafficking, and receiving. 47.3% of individuals. Okay, but it's 77.1% that are white. So, if you take all the blacks, because that's what you guys do. You guys don't separate the churchgoers, grandma. You don't do none of that. If you take 13% of the blacks, that are all of the blacks, they are doing 50% of the crime. Okay. But if you take all the child pornography, trafficking, possession, receiving, you have 77.1% white. These are the main people trying to adopt children. These are the main people that we have flooding our school system. These are the main people we have flooding our hospitals. These are the main people we have flooding our special need homes. These are the main people with access to the children. And it seems like this is mainly what they've been doing. So when you get a person like me who's not offended by interracial relationships, but I don't like when black people get in, especially the women, when they get involved with white people, because white people make them alienate themselves from their whole race. So if white people are doing that to grown-ass adults, what the fuck do you think I think they're doing to children? And now we know why these children don't talk. And it takes years for rape victims to come out, and et cetera, and et cetera, and et cetera. This is their game plan. They make people silent. They make people hide it. So these motherfuckers can just die off into the sunset and don't nobody say anything. Same reason Hugh Hefner got away with all that shit. And then once he's dead, now all these motherfuckers coming out with this shit. Ironically, what race is it? All the Epstein shit. You can count the two and few black celebrities all you want. That list is mainly white people. Who kept it on the wraps? Who kept it on the hush? This is it again. It's the same thing. Most reports the Netherlands is at 80 something percent. The Netherlands. We know that's all white people. Right behind it is who? USA. Then who's right behind that? One of them Slovakia places. See, where I got this from, it kind of was faded. So I really wasn't able to take the whole thing without not being able to see it. Like, it's kind of muffled. But Russia is 4th place. And then there's some other type of East Europe place. So it goes Netherlands, East Europe. USA ran by Europeans. Another East Europe place, Russia, Taiwan, I believe Hong Kong, somewhere in Africa, Thailand. I can't read the other two, but those don't even matter. Those are all the way on the bottom. Netherlands is the highest. USA right behind. So when we think of the movie Taken, let's just put our brains together and say, excuse me, the real place they were taking them to the east wasn't where the Arabs was at. It was actually Netherlands. That's what I'm going to say. People don't have to agree with me on this video. But it really doesn't matter when we can clearly see there's dirt being done. There's big dirt being done. And we know it by this.
Too fast.
How do you feel that gays take up 2% of the world's population but commit 45% of sexual assaults against children?
Love is love.
Play it again.
What the fuck did you just say?
Too fast.
How do you feel that gays take up 2% of the world's population but commit 45% of sexual assaults against children?
Love is love.
This bitch said love is love. Now look, Remember, out of 47.3 of individuals sentenced for child pornography were sentenced for trafficking child pornography. 43.9% was for possession of it and 8.8 for receiving it. Let's go back to the stats he just said.
Too fast.
How do you feel that gays take up 2% of the world's population but commit 45% of sexual assaults against children?
Love is love.
What race is she? Even though he's white too. And if you notice what's on this, who's promoting this video? Knight Templars. Now, Boule people that are asleep, they'll tell you, oh, they're the same as the Klan. No, they're not. I'm the one who told you that they fought against the Klan. So they can't be the same. So why would it be Knight Templars promoting this? About telling you that 2% of a group, remember, this is what they're hiding under. They're hiding under this umbrella. This group is only 2%, supposedly, but it does 42% of the child molestation cases. But everybody is telling us for the longest, oh, we don't care about kids. We don't touch the kids. It's not about the kids. And then we see them out there wearing drag, reading stories to them. They want to twerk in front of them. They want them to pass them dollars like it's a strip club. Children? Now, we could try to hide under that cloak, but we already know who it really is because we just did the numbers. So my thing is this. It is impossible for what me and my brethren and my sisters have been teaching out here to be incorrect. It's impossible. That's why it's not in the program. Only people that have been combating us are people that are involved. Like that motorcyclist that ran into the police during the LA riots. What number did he have on the back of his shirt? You know I caught that. You know I caught that, right? Took a picture of it. Some of you already know what a number it is. Some of you don't. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but you should be able to. Ironically, huh? It's a black dude. And if it's not a black dude, it's irrelevant because black people are out there acting fool anyway. But that's from the LA riot. It's the number he got on. Okay. So who's mad? Who's mad that the gravy train of child porn, sex trafficking through sponsors? Who's the one upset? Who's the one going all the way to whole nother countries to conversate with gang members, which is really not even their point of being here. Their point is trafficking people. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Y'all done been polluted with, the Ankh 607s and Charleston Whites and all the BS that you guys make famous, like the Aaron the Plumber dude. He's dating retarded women with fucking shit left in the toilet and roaches in the house. These are the people you're making famous. Or are they putting these idiots in front of you to make you dumber? I wonder. I really do. This is a video that I don't mind if people or share or pass, but I would rather this stay quiet for a while. But I want people to watch it. I want people to watch the video, and I want them to put everything together. I want you to put the Spook Man together. I want you to put the synagogue of Satan that for some reason they want to keep paying. Woven and cloaked behind this Christ energy that we haven't seen going on for a long time. This is why. Now, does that mean all of them are like this? No, of course not. If that was true, we wouldn't have the opposition stopping their ass, busting their ass, exposing their ass. You've only had one president in American history that put a bunch of child rapists and murderers' pictures on the front of the White House lawn. Yeah, they're illegal too, but look what they're here for. Look what they're doing. You ain't never had a president that badass in your life. Never. Well, why would he be doing it? Because who are they sex trafficking? Main people I'm seeing killed is white and Hispanic women. And who are they, doing deals with? Who's helping them traffic people? So maybe this is why in prison, the Aryan Brotherhood and the Mexican Mafia or the Southsiders, maybe this is why they get along. Who's on top of that list? Oh, you're speculating. I'm not. Calling balls and strikes. That's the way the game goes. Always remember, in the Wells and over there in Europe, 90% all white men. In the States, 77%, 77.1%. And 96.2% of all of these people were U.S. citizens. Average age was 41. So they've been in this game for a minute. They've been doing this dirt for a long time. I just want you to keep this in your head as we travel on through the rest of this year. Keep this in your head and remember it. And let people argue with you and say, oh, that's fucked up. There's a reason all this pornography is easily, not accessed, but easily to become. There's a reason that there's so much, sex in the entertainment and homosexuality, because this is how they get in. I'm done with this video. But just remember, this is all for educational purposes only. Stay shocked. Goes.